Hey, 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 great day, everybody. Just coming in, wanted to get started, making sure that everyone is aware that we are live and ready to go here on the Thursday night thought session. We have been waiting for a whole week. I am so excited to finally have this opportunity to spend some time with y'all, and I'm getting everybody in the room, so we can get started tonight. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. It's going down. So tonight's Thursday night thought session, I want it to be a little more interactive, right? So all week long, first of all, I woke up in a, what's the word I want to say? Like thinking today was Friday. Did anybody else pick up like the Friday energy? I know we have a new moon and all that good stuff, but today I woke up with like a Friday energy. I was just ready, and maybe I'm excited because I'm going to have some family members. Hey Trudy, hey Carolyn, people coming in. So I just want y'all to go ahead and join me tonight. It is going to be a fun opportunity for us tonight. I am ready for the Thursday night thought session. So I've been going on this Friday energy, right? So of course we got this beautiful, beautiful full moon, and with that energy comes like a certain level of joy and exuberance, right? A new beginnings, is full, is ripe, is ready for something to happen. And I'm just telling you, I have really been feeling that. So let's just keep going. Go ahead and share it out. Invite a few more friends. Y'all know we here every Thursday night, and this is my way for me to reconnect with everyone and make sure that we can share out, because as a philanthropist, one of the things I realize is that sometimes people get so used with expecting things to come with an expense, and this expense, the best and the most quality resource that you have, hey Malik, that you have is your time. Your time's your gifts and your talents. So tonight I want to talk about your tap. I want you to talk about your talents, your abilities, and your potential, your possibilities, your purpose. All of that is going to be wrapped into our conversation tonight as we talk about tap. Because so often we get so consumed with what other people tell us our talents, abilities, and purpose and process needs to be, that we forget we really got the message first. I know. So y'all give me a second. Y'all know what I'm doing. I am sharing out. I am inviting people. And I am making sure that everyone is aware that we are here on tonight. And so you go ahead and get some more folks in. So thank you again. Hey, Gina, thanks for joining me tonight. We're going to be talking about our tap. Gina is a very phenomenal, that's my sister girl. That's my sister from another mother. Hey, Antonio coming in the room. Hey, Livy, so glad to see everybody. Go ahead and tag some more folks. And let's just get started, because tonight is about the tap. It's about you tapping into your talents, your abilities, your purpose, your potential, the possibilities that are around you. I'm often going back and rereading my own things that I have created. And one of the things I noticed is that a lot of times we forget that we know what to do, because we start watching everybody else. And if y'all can understand what I'm talking about, I want you to think about what really happens to you when you are getting an idea. What happens from the moment you get that idea to the moment it comes to fruition? That's my question. And I want to thank everybody for coming in, because I know that it's going to be a little kooky crazy because I'm on a different computer screen. It slows down sometimes, but I'm really trying to get us used to having this format. When we get ideas, when we begin to hold on to the thought, the idea, it usually formulates and falls back down into a place of, I'll let it wait. I'll wait till the next time. I don't have enough money. But really what it's about is that you're around so many people that are on a low vibration, you're forgetting that it's your thought. So then you start taking on their thoughts. You start exhibiting parts of your life that are taking you to a place where you don't even want to be a part of it. Oh, I already know what's happening. Too many times you are just wasting time sitting back and wondering what's going to be and what's not going to be, instead of saying what is going to be. So check this out. So tonight, I was I was preparing for this, and I was thinking, I said, my topic is going to be tap. So earlier today, I remembered I was reading a book years ago that I got, and it says the following. The purpose of human existence is to express the purpose of the Spirit of God in the material world. So that was the first thing. But yesterday I heard someone else say that because we are so preoccupied with the physical world, we forget that inside of our mind's eye is the clue to everything that needs to happen. So we're able to pull back and actually see what needs to happen. But instead, we get so bogged down with the news, we get so bogged down with the business, we get so bogged down with the relationship that we forget there is an escape, and that escape is in your mind's eye. In your mind's eye is where you begin to examine and see the real reality. In your mind's eye is when you begin to take an accounting of your multiple skills and talents and abilities that you have. In your mind's eye is when you begin to hear the positive affirmations that are naturally, innately within you versus trying to feel your way through. In your mind's eye are the visions of those people that are ready to come in your life and enhance it. Absolutely, positively. See, I've learned a long time ago that when you begin to journey on the right path, a lot of people are going to get upset because they got comfortable with the concept that you need to be moving only at a certain pace, at a certain rhythm. It's saying to you that at this moment, in this time, you are only allowed to do so much, that if you're doing anything else, you're doing too much and you asking too much. Why is that? Why is it that people are beginning to tell you that you should slow down? You're doing too fast. Isn't that too much of an idea for you? The answer is absolutely no, it's not. So tonight on this broadcast, what I want you to do is I want you to take a journey with me back down the lane of all your hopes and dreams, back down the road to your prosperity, to your health, to your vision, back down the road to when you trusted yourself and you listened to your intuition. That's what I want to happen tonight, because on this journey, we want to exemplify exactly what we're waiting on. So the next time somebody tells you you're moving too fast, that the next time somebody tells you, but you need this skill, this talent, this ability, or the possibility, it is impossible for you to do it, you have a direct response. And y'all already know what it is. That's not my reality. Because you have tapped into your mind's eye. You have begun to exemplify the highest level of your knowing. I keep telling y'all, it's not enough to know something. We have to begin to activate that what we know and make it a knowing. When you get the thought in your mind's eye, that is your connection. It is a manifestation of our alignment, of our placement in the spirit world, which is your mind's eye. I know some of y'all like, she really into this, but when you understand that concept, that you can go and escape into your mind. Hey, Tracy. Hey, Abra. When you can escape into your mind, and your mind's eye is the eyes of God, and that consciousness, that awareness that exists, you won't keep getting bogged down. You won't keep letting people tell you to wait and pace yourself. You won't keep letting people take your money, take your time, take your skills, take your knowledge, take your investments, and put it into their stuff, and you'll watch theirs blow up, and you're still waiting on them to give you permission. I'm just saying, at some point, we have to begin to understand the ramifications of this concept of weight, of this concept of judging ourselves minimally. Y'all feel me? Y'all go ahead. Let me know. Let me know if you feel me, because this is why I do Thursday night thought session. I'm breaking. I know who I am, and I am more so in that thing. I had somebody tell me, "Oh man, you really on a different level now." That's not on a different level. I'm just able to see more of where you on chaos, and chaos is not my reality. Fear is not my reality. Controlling other people and preventing them from being and experiencing their reality and their exponential existence, and preventing them from being able to have the truth that belongs to them and the life that is designed for them. That's not my reality. I don't need you to be low for me to be high. I need you to be high so I can make sure I stay high. Because if I keep letting you stay low, that means I'm really not as high as I think I am. I'm really not striving for the goals that I want to do. I'm saying hashtag, I'm ready. Absolutely. Because when you begin to tap into who you are, unequivocally knowing that, that's why I said we got to get from the state of I know. Because I can admire somebody. Y'all know my girl is Lisa Nichols. I owe her a lot. I owe Tavis Smiley a lot. I owe Dr. Cornel West a lot. Dr. Julia Harris, oh my greatness. Y'all have no idea. Those are people I owe a lot. John D. Martini, oh my greatness. Y'all don't even know. But when I look at them and I measure myself and I look and see, I'm not saying to myself, oh, I'm going to play myself small, because they're the reason why they help me affirm my awakenness, my conscious state. Reverend Michael Bernard Beckwith. I'm not putting them down. I'm saying that I understand that if that's where they talking about, I need to maintain that and I need to strive for higher, just like they striving for higher. There is no competition. What are your talents, your abilities? What are the possibilities that you have and you hold in your possession? See, that's what someone said to me the other day. They said, girl, I went to this person's site. They want $500. I said, $500? Okay, that's what they believe their value is. But some of y'all worrying about the price tag instead of worrying about the value you're going to get. Some of y'all want to be in the room with the fancy looking people that ain't giving you nothing but fluff. Absolutely. Welcome to everybody joining me in. In your knowing, in your state of transition, when you understand that when you escape into your mind's eye, when you understand and accept the plan, when you go back inside and you begin to see what your journey actually is, what road you are supposed to be taking, how does it need to manifest, and then you get busy on doing versus trying to figure out. Y'all heard me. Some of y'all too busy. Y'all spend too much time sketching on paper what you're going to do instead of doing something. Absolutely. It's time for you to do some things. It's time for you to tap. It's time for you to stop talking about it. It's time for you to stop telling everybody about it. It's time for you to put some action to it. Y'all remember my one? I said either shift or get off the pot. Nobody really, at this point, we see the things that are happening in the physical world. That's because some of us need to get into position. You waiting on someone to tell you to do the very thing that you know how to do, and you watching people do it with all kind of flaws, and you afraid that you're gonna flaw? Oh, come on now. Tonight's thought session is about manifesting and trusting your tap. Your tap. I've been getting messages that are correlating to things about my ancestry. Talking about how these spirituals, these Negroes, quote unquote spiritualists, Negro spirituals, that's what they call them. And how these words, like the intensity and why they came the way they did. We know the messages, we know the spiritual, we get all that. I'm telling you, I'm talking about the people that created them. I'm talking about the power that resonated from it. The tenacity, the fortitude to go forward. And some of us sitting here complaining about getting left by some man or some woman. Many of us are complaining about getting fired from a job. Many of us are complaining about having to lose a house or having been victimized by someone in physical or sexual abuse. And I'm saying, how much more do we need to understand that while that is not the most pleasant situation, we have other work to do. Somebody's got to come. As I said, Lisa, Rev, John, Tavis, all of them are great people. Dr. Julia, I love them. But the reality is Marianne got to get on her game too. So does everybody else on this list. If I go down, Tracy, Malik, Jacqueline, Fatima, William, Abra, Catherine, Stacy, who else is that up there? Antonio, Trudy, Carolyn, Nina, Ted, Regina, Livy, all of you, Kira, all of you have to get ready to step into your space. To step into your space. What are you waiting for? The space is vast. Step into your mind's eye and hear. Release all this chaos, because if you focus on circumstances, if you focus on situations, you won't be able to hear. You won't be able to hear. You won't be able to see, because it becomes cloudy. The dust will begin to fill your eyes and cause you to cloud, and you won't be able to see anything. And I'm telling you tonight, and forevermore, whenever you're hearing this message, I want to be clear that when you begin to focus on the physical things in front of you, you are officially distracted and you are officially off course. You are officially off course. Somebody needs to hear that. All you doing are excuses. There are no excuses. You have to choose and say to yourself that I choose today to have the best and highest level of expression of the most high divine creator of all that ever was, is, and shall be. I refuse to be less than the best of my creation. Oh, y'all missed that. You are a creation of this vast divine universe, but yet we keep acting in boxes, letting people tell us we have to look and sound and do certain things in a certain way. And yes, y'all know law of attraction. Law of attraction says that we do, in order to have success and to have wealth, people do things a certain way. And that certain way is not waiting. That certain way is not complaining. That certain way is not holding on and hoping that somebody give them a handout or take a pinky and throw them scraps. It's saying, I want this, I need this, here's what I'm willing to do it. Oh yeah, y'all. Y'all thought I wasn't gonna put it back on y'all. It's always about your choice. It's always about your choice. We are too consumed with what might be. Let me tell you something that came to me recently, and it says this. Your past is simply that, your past. And it doesn't need to travel to the present with you unless it's going to build your presence to ensure you have a more productive, positive, and profitable future. So anything in your past does not have to travel to your presence, and nor do you have to allow it to enter your presence or be reminded of it in your presence, unless it is going to be a benefit to secure that your future is more positive, more productive, and more profitable. I know that's an ouch. I forgot to warn y'all. But this is a thought session, because I want you to begin to get your thoughts into that mind frame. Stop looking at the physical. Get into your innate self. Get into the greatness that's inside of you. Get into the spaces of the power of the mind. Remember that Negro spiritual? Not Negro spiritual. It was a thing for the Negro College Fund. A mind is a terrible thing to waste. The mind is a terrible thing to waste, because the mind has a conscious and a subconscious element to it. And in the consciousness, you want to bring things into your conscious view that you want to be supplanted into your subconscious. So when your conscious is not matching your subconscious desires, it will alter the state. And it will cause you to seek out the thing that you subconsciously desire. It will cause you to seek out the thing that subconsciously there is a coding for that says it is real. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Absolutely, you can get out of poverty. Absolutely, you can write that book. Absolutely, you can have people come and pay you for the very thing you give away for free all the time. Absolutely, positively, so it is. It is an expression of your divinity. Y'all don't understand what I'm saying. If you can understand how the subconscious mind is going to impact your conscious awareness, your immediate surroundings, then you'll spend less time focusing on things that you don't want. Focusing on things that you feel are uncomfortable. Because once you begin to focus on what you want, and when I say comfortable, don't think I want you to be like, oh, well, I just want $100 a week. I'll be happy if I just can put gas in my car. Oh, I'm so happy. No, 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 no. When people ask me about the money mantra that I do, I tell people I am so happy and I am so grateful for the multiple streams of income that are coming into my life on a daily basis in increasing increments in the amount of $1,000. Some days I hit it, some days I don't. But what I realize is my monthly goal is always met. And it's not contingent upon who likes something or who listens to it, because here's what I've learned. Because I talk to the people that purchase services and attend my events. And a lot of them say, well, I saw a video of yours. I never saw a comment most of the times. All they did was go to my website, or they came to the event and they purchased a ticket and they bought my book or they bought my program. See, that's what's more important to me, that I'm leaving an impact, that I'm moving you to action. Because anybody can hit a like, and don't get me wrong, I so appreciate, hey, Stacy, I so appreciate you all being here. Wendy, blessings to you. Roz, thanks for joining me. I so appreciate y'all being in this space with me and allowing me to be here with you, and we hold this space together. But what's more important is that after you hear me, after you spend time with me in this space, that we're able both to propel forward in exponentiality, impacting and leaving an imprint. Hello, I don't want to impress anybody. I want to impact their lives and leave an imprint so that they too can begin to master themselves and begin to live their exponential existence of fulfillment, freedom, financial security, and loving relationships on every level of their lives. Absolutely, positively, because that's what I need. That's what you need. That's what I need. That's what our world needs. Hello. Yes, Abram. Absolutely. Hey, Nana, thanks for joining me. When we begin to harness the truth, the real truth, the real knowing, the real expectation, the real power, the real fortitude. People say, I get a download. Nah, baby, I'm getting uploads, because what's inside of me is around me, above me, and as me. That upload is coming out, that innate information awaiting manifestation. It's waiting because we have yet to understand the power of the mind, the power of focus, the power of determination, the real power that is found in harnessing your thoughts and causing them to form the reality. Many of my friends are tell me a quote that says that the word framed the world, or that, you know, speak life or speak death with the power of the tongue. Well, guess what? That applies to your everyday life. Not your spirituality is not outside of you. It is you. So if you believe that statement in that spiritual environment, then you need to believe that in your work environment, believe that in your relationship, believe that in your financial situation. Absolutely. Believe it in your community. Speak life. That's why I always say that. Speak life. Speak life. Speak exactly, see exactly what you are interested in. If you're interested in drama, guess what's going to come your way? If you're interested in drama, what's going to come your way? If you're interested in poverty, guess what's going to come your way? If you're interested in abuse, guess what's going to come your way? If you're interested in just enough, guess what's going to come your way? Time is a valuable asset that you hold. And when you dedicate your time to something, you want to make sure that it reciprocates back into your life. I'm just saying. subconsciously, you got to begin to replace those things. And some of you have been to my workshops and trainings and been in my classes, and you know what I've showed you. I showed you how the subconscious mind and the conscious mind work. And so when you begin to retrain your brain, as my friend John Arsef says, retrain your brain, right? What happens is, for every thought that you have, conscious thought that you have, it's creating a subconscious connection, and it's also connected to an emotion. So when you heard the words and you begin to see women be passed over for promotions, you have a subconscious memory attached to that emotion that when women speak out, something bad happens on their job. They get passed over. They get called these names. They can't do anything. Or because you don't look a certain way. So there's a subconscious thought. So now you got to fill your mind with the things that go against that and say, it doesn't matter what I look like, doesn't matter how much I say, I'm overqualified, and therefore I will be recognized. Therefore I will make a contribution. Therefore they will recognize me. And now that subconscious thought becomes erased out, and it is placed with that one right there. So now you have a different confidence when you walk into your workspace. You have a different confidence when you take the stage. You have to be authentic. You have to be true to the destiny that you agreed to have. Truly, it is choice, not chance. And we are wasting a precious commodity when we are letting other people dictate how to use our talents, our abilities, our potential, and negate our possibilities. Thursday thought session is about that, getting those thoughts together. Manifesting the truth. This is not hocus pocus, y'all. This requires action. I love that y'all here with me, but I need y'all to move into some next stage of action. Move into the next stage of action. What is that for you? What is the next stage of action for you so that we can begin to benefit from your talents? And while we're benefiting, it's also benefiting you. Because I don't believe in martyrism or sacrificial lamb syndrome. That's right. It's choice, not chance, that gets you where you need to be. There is no right or wrong. Let me tell you why I say that. There's no right or wrong, but there's an infinite number of choices, and depending upon how you allow your viewpoint to be, you're going to see the number of options that are best for you in that moment. The next moment is a whole new set. That's why someone go, oh man, I should have did that. Right? Then do it. Then do it. If you know better, now you do it. You see the choices, then do it. No harm, no foul, no judgment. I am not aware of all the journeys, of all the pebbles on your path that are necessary for you to touch with and get caught between your toes before you reach your final destination. I'm not aware of that. But what I can tell you is that I can support you in that journey to get there. I can allow you to lean on me for a little while when you got to get that pebble out between your shoes, between your toes. Because I walk barefoot. That's why I ain't talking about no shoes. I can tell you that if you continue to press forward, if you continue to dig deep, if you continue to say that what I value is what I prioritize, regardless. Some of y'all value things, and there's no judgment, no harm, no foul, then quit talking about other stuff. Dreams have to become reality. Yeah. Dreams have to become realities. All of our dreams are prophetic, even when they just letting us have goofy, weird stuff. There's meanings to it. As a spiritual being, I find that every day. Sometimes I go, whoa, when I get these uploads and when I'm able to share and pour onto other people and help them see what's coming or what's there for them and help them gain clarity. I'm like, whoa. Because when you open yourself up to the possibilities, they're insurmountable. They're innumerable. I know y'all like, why this lady always saying they're innumerable and they're exponential? And it is. I keep telling you, we are the base and our exponent is infinite. You are the only limit to your greatness. You are the only limit to who and what you can have. You have to close your eyes and not see. Oh, absolutely. Hey, Russ. Hey, Alejandro. It's not about what people expect you to do because they're comfortable. It's about what is required of you to do and what is the choice you need to make. In that moment, what is the choice you need to make? I'm not getting in your business, but I want you to think about that. Some of you are waiting to bring your family and your friends and your colleagues, or, I had someone tell me, well, I didn't want to go ahead in the business because I would be passing up the person who got me into the business. I said, excuse me? Help me out with that one. Help me out with that one. You mean to tell me you have mastered the ability to have a residual income coming in, and you upset because you upset at the idea that your person who brought you into the business, who you've outperformed now, might get upset. Help me understand that. That person is still going to benefit from you. This is business. This ain't personal. In the event of the loss of cabin pressure, oxygen masks will fall from the ceiling, at which time you should take the oxygen mask and place it upon yourself before attempting to assist any elderly, sick, or young children you are traveling with. You're right. You're the strongest and the best. You're going to ensure our survival, and you're going to sacrifice yourself? Are you serious? Oh, no, baby. Not today. I like this. Hey, babe, I just learned that. I like that. Right? Louisiana folks been around me lately. That's where I was at. So I need you to understand that tonight, I need you to really think about how can you tap. That means access your talents, your abilities, those possibilities, that potential that you've been holding back. How can you share that out so that it can have an impact and leave an imprint on everyone around you? How can it begin to build up the very thing that you are expecting and needing to grow? Oh, absolutely. Oh, it's time. Yes. That's right, Jackie. The only obstacle that is in my way is myself, and I'm choosing to let myself be great. Then if you want yourself, you choose to be great, then that means even when you scared, quote unquote, even when you shaking and you get that nervousness in your belly, even when nobody understands what it is you're trying to do, Jackie, you got to go forward. Even when. At that moment, you got to do it. And then what you do, Jackie, is you get some other people that's going to be like, Jackie, girl, now you said you were great. And great means being able to take the risk, a calculated risk, a risk that is aware that there may be some lonely moments, a risk that says there may be some unfamiliar territory. Remember, I'm still on the Underground Railroad. Y'all still that conductor. If you didn't hear that message, go back and look at it. You can go to my YouTube channel and see any one of these Thursday Thought Sessions and play it as many times as you like. And it's free. You got to know that what you're doing. When Aber says, I'm not satisfied, I need a good income flow. That means she's got to say that mantra of how much money she needs to come into her life from multiple streams every day. See, I'm not afraid. Oh, don't tell people. Let me tell you something. You don't tell them all the details, but I'm gonna tell you right now. Ain't your business how I meet my monthly goal with my mantra. But what it is for you to figure out how to make yours be met. Absolutely. And I got some strategies I can share with you, but ultimately it is up to you. I don't mind giving away things because I started out tonight's show. I said I am a philanthropist. I know there is more than enough I know that there is no need for competition because we have a surplus of greatness, a surplus of brilliance, a surplus of abundance, of wealth, a surplus of health. But the problem is not too many of us are going to be active enough and take the action to get our portion. Oh, y'all missed that, huh? There's a surplus of wealth, prosperity, health, knowledge, surplus of oh my gosh, what is it called? Food, shelter, housing, clothing, love, peace, joy, happiness, success. There's a surplus in all those areas because not many of us are willing enough to take the action to get there. Because we'll hear somebody's story and we'll go, oh, well, they had this. Or, well, that's why I always say, if you're going to get a mentor and you're going to follow behind somebody, get somebody that started off less than you or just as low as you or underneath, so that when you see them getting up, you can't say, oh, well, they had this and they had that. When I deal with people, I look at how I don't care what they look like. If that word hit me, I'm gonna try to figure out why that word hit me, because that means I need that. I'm just saying. There's a surplus. There's an overabundance. There's a bountiful, plentiful existence. And many of us won't take the action to go and get it. Why? It's called the paradigm blocks. Paradigm blocks, those are messages. Those are thoughts. Those are patterns that we've picked up in our ethnic paradigm, in our gender paradigm, in our financial mindset paradigm, in our family messages, in our religious and spiritual messages, in our community messages. Oh yeah, we can talk all that stuff. I just shared, I said, it is wonderful to celebrate other people going forward. But when you going to get in a position so they can celebrate you, that means you got to take action, beloveds. It's wonderful to clap for others. But when are you going to switch roles and let somebody clap for you because you've taken action? And I'm saying action doesn't have to be this great big leap. Sometimes the action is just saying, I will today, in this moment, pick up the phone and do a survey of the different places of the type of business I want to have. I will search out today the opportunity to find out how to get a hold of clothes and materials. Somebody trying to have some type of business with looks like lingerie or something. If that's you, then you need to get up there and start reaching out to people. Stop thinking somebody gonna tell you no. At some point, you have to begin to dive into the moment of the knowing. And knowing is an active state of verb. Active. Too many of us are not active. And some of our midsections is showing that too. Take the time to pursue the things that you say you want. Stop worrying about what you don't have and look at what you do have available to you and make it work. Just with a little bit of nothing. This is not a poem. This is hot chocolate on the top of spring with a little bit of cream and cinnamon. This is not a poem. This is real life waiting for you to grab hold of it, to make it become a reality, because we come from a place where people were able to take a little bit of something and make it grand. Our society is based upon the fact that people were able to do trial and error time and time again. And yes, some people didn't come through it, but guess what? We're for the better. And I'm telling you that we don't have to make deadly errors and take risks that are going to harm us. We can take calculated, well thought out knowing, from the place of knowing. From our mind's eye, we can hear the vision. We can see the plan. We can begin to not feel like we're in competition. We're in fear. We're in doubt. We're in worry. We're consumed by all the things that don't even matter. Because all things are temporary for a permanent purpose. What are you going to choose today? Are you going to choose to tap into your talents, your abilities, your potentials, your possibilities that are right here with you? Or are you going to continue to post up and be a commentator? Are you ready to move into the action state and use that knowledge? Connect with the people. Connect with them. Commit 5 minutes every day to do the action that is going to get you closer where you need to go. Go ahead and walk barefoot on that road or on that path that is taking you to your next level of high existence. Oh, yes, that's what it's about. Yes, April, it is time. Yes, Crystal, it is time. Yes, Jackie, it is. Hey, Lainey. Because I told you, we're good at doing this. We're good at talking. We're good at talking about it. We're good at testifying. We're good at telling the story. We're good at showing the vision board. We're good at everything. And that's why when people come to me, I have them do a plan that is an interactive task list that we set times and dates and timelines. And yes, timelines can be flexible, but at the same time, if you know that you said by December, you want to get in the habit of writing down every appointment or writing down every dollar you spend, then the alarm is going to go off and tell you that. You want to save $100? I love when Kira talks. Kira Lacker is a sister friend of mine, and Kira talks about how to save. She said, do you think you can save $150 a month? How many of y'all think y'all can save $150 a month? Just type 150 on the chat if you're in the room. If you're on the live with me right now, or if you're listening to it in the replay, I want you to think, can you save $150 a day? A month. If you think you can do it, type 150. 150. Because what it boils down to is about, like I talked about on Saturday, perspective. Can you save $150 a month? If you think you can, all right. I got one person popping up. I know my computer gets slow sometimes. I'm in the mountains. Hey, best choice of my life. One of the best choices, absolutely, to move here. And now listen to this. For those of you who didn't type 150, let me show you how you can. The average month has 30 days in it. If you save $5 every day for 30 days, you have $150. I told you, honey. I know how many of y'all like, lady, you crazy. No, I'm real. $5. That's a fast food meal. That's a nail fill to get your nail filled. That is a Starbucks coffee. That is the donut and the juice. That's the orange juice that you buy at the corner store. That's the big bag of chips and soda that you drink. $5 a day. $5 a day. I see y'all. That's right, BZ. You got to pay yourself first. But I'm saying, when I told you 150, a lot of you were taken aback because you started going into this place of that paradigm, that financial messages that told you you broke. The financial message that's telling you that you don't have any money, that you barely making it, that you're struggling. Broke no more. I remember I had this song and I was trying to remember the tempo, but I remember the lyrics that I began to sing when I lost everything was broke no more. My wealth is in my hands. My abundance is my money is growing up around my feet and surrounding me. Broke no more. Broke no more. Broke no more. I remember those lyrics. I remember, even now I'm visualizing that I saw those vines and they had dollar bills on them. Matter of fact, actually it had $100 bills on them. Broke no more, because when I asked you about $150, your first thought went to all the bills you have. It went to how much money you make every time you get paid or you get coming in your house, in your household, instead of saying, maybe I can save $150. Hey, Tahana. Absolutely, April. If you just do it, $5 a day. $5 a day. What is that? What do you do every day that you're spending $5 on that you can now set aside? What about all that loose change in your purse or in your car? Hey, Pat, thanks for joining me. What is it that you can do? Because let me tell you something. In that moment that you begin to change, remember I said about the conscious mind? Whatever you allow your conscious mind to accept, it's got to supplant, because the emotion you felt when you heard that $150 was connected to a subconscious thought that told you you don't have it and that you can't save and that it's hard to save money and money comes in one hand and out the door. You got to rob Peter to pay Paul. I can go down the list and listen. That's no more. Release it. We have to get back into our mind's eye. Wealth, abundance, good health, they are yours. Absolutely, positively. Hey, Fernando. Hey, Frando. Yeah. So we all can do that. You know, I have a retreat coming up, and I was telling someone called me and they wanted to go, and I told them, I said, well, they said, I know that it's like $1,500 to go on the retreat. I said, actually, it's not. But you have to take the first step. It's not. It does cost me $1,500. It does. But it's not for you if you take the first step. I have people that want to go on retreats with me, and I tell them, when I talk to them, listen, don't think the retreat is just going to be you kicking it, having a good time. We're going to work on some stuff. Because I need you to get to the next level. Hey, Nadine, love you. Because if you begin to reframe your thoughts and allow your conscious mind to work with your subconscious, so that when you begin to hear money numbers, you know that money is available. Money is a currency, and it's a current. That means it's moving. It's not a bad thing. It is a tool that has been given to us to acquire the objects that we need and the life that we desire. And I'll tell you a secret. Abundance, even if you don't have the money, will afford you the opportunities like you got the money. Is that all right? How y'all feeling? Y'all all right with me? Hashtag all right. Hashtag all right. Or just give me something. Let me know y'all there. Right? Just let me know you're there. That's what it's about. Examining the highest level of your existence. The highest level of your existence. And that is to have no fear, no doubt. Walk assuredly in your knowing that your talents, your abilities, your potential, and your possibilities are available for you to utilize first, so they can impact the lives of everyone around you. How are you going to teach your children that they're going to grow up and be wealthy and successful if all they ever see you do is scrapping up money? How are you going to say you want a man or a woman to come into your life that's financially secure, but you yourself are not financially secure and you're hustling other people? If you lack integrity, if you lack honesty, if you can't produce what you say you couldn't produce because you're uncertain, because you still have messages from one of those 6 paradigms in your mind, I'm here to tell you those days are over. We're moving past that. That was in the past. We're in the present. That was then, this is now. And there's no other way but to go forward. No other way but to trust that you are enough. Trust that your skills, your talents, your abilities are more than enough, and they are going to give you the exponential existence that you desire. Truly, it is. You can't be in conversations with people who are constantly complaining about going without, if you're noticing and saying that you have more than enough. Y'all get me now. I know that one. I get it. I get it. I get it. I get it. Hey, Keon. Hey, Shirley. So let's move forward. We're wrapping up. It's 9 minutes to 9. I do appreciate everyone holding this space with me, but we're going to continue to work on this. And I want to give you an opportunity, if you want to type a question in regarding anything you're experiencing right now. Hey, Jules, you snuck in here. All right. If there's something you have a question about what we talked about tonight, about the mindset, about understanding the conscious and the subconscious mind, the 6 paradigms, areas that we have to conquer if we are truly going to alter and improve the patterns, the thoughts, and the actions that we take. Let me pause there for a second and say this, that too many times we're reacting to those circumstances I talked about earlier when we're supposed to respond. You can only respond if you have something that allows you to go back into your subconscious thoughts and pull back out into your consciousness. That's what you desire. Let me say it again. If you want to learn how to respond to your circumstances, situations, places, and people in the proper way, so that you can experience the highest self of you, then you're going to have to learn how to allow your subconscious thoughts to be pulled up with a new emotion. So when that emotion comes down, that fear of that ideal of money comes up, instead of you going, oh, I ain't got it, oh, I owe this bill, oh, that bill, I ain't got enough money, da-da-da-da-da-da. Now you got to begin to say, I have more than enough. Abundant, I am. Wealthy, I am. Available. Money is a currency, and it is flowing freely in my life in multiple streams of income on a daily basis in increments of, you have to finish that sentence. I am grateful and thankful for the multiple streams of income that come into my life on a daily basis in increments of, and you finish that. Because when you do that, you're getting your mind. Money is available to me. Money is my friend. Money is like love. It's a necessity that feeds me, that grows me. It's a tool to help me. It's not against me. It's not withheld from me. Oh, y'all, I know y'all like, oh, girl. Oh, girl, I know. Yes, I'm telling you, I am real. See, I know what it's like to have a lot of it, and it's like to have none of it. And sometimes like, woo-wee, where we at? But I had to take that on into the reality that I am not to fear money. Have a conversation about it. So it's not in this space because I'm at home, but in my office space, I have $1 million bill. There's no such thing as $1 million bill. But I have $1 million bill, and under there I have my mantra, and then I have broken down. A lot of times you come work with me about money stuff, I'll have you write down $1 million. Let me tell you something. $1 million is 2790, 322 times. If you can make $2,790, 322 times, you will make $1 million. And many of us have done that in our lifetime. So quit talking about your goals to make $1 million and to make 7 figures. You done did it. Get over it. Next. Let's make 4 figures. Let's make 2 figures. Whatever. 9 figures. Let's make 9 figures. Let's make 10 figures. Let's get beyond the limitations and copycatting other people. You're welcome. You're welcome. When I share my gifts, I share them freely. If you come to me and I need to give you a word from the Spirit, that's what I'm going to give you. If you come to me and I use my knowing of business, of personal development, that's what I'm going to give you. If I need to give you my knowledge of how to address relationships, that's what I'm going to give you. Whatever the gift is, you want to hear if I got to sing for you, then that's what I do. But I always go for the exponentiality of that because I understand there's no limit. And if the opportunity is presenting itself and I have been given the knowing and I've been given the talents, the ability, and I need to serve. Some of y'all want to serve, but y'all want to do it the way you want to do it to who you want to do it. That's not the way it works. Absolutely, positively. I am grateful and thankful. Y'all need to say that. I am grateful and thankful for the multiple streams of income that come into my life on a daily basis in increasing increments of, and you write it down. And don't be putting down no one, well, I'll let you put $9 a day. Somebody's going to write $1. Go on and write the dollar. Okay, because that'll give you $30 a month, right? Minimally $30 a month. And don't trip if you don't get it every day, because it takes time for you to retrain your subconscious emotions about money, to retrain your confidence level about how important and valuable you are. Absolutely, positively. I've been doing this for a long time coming. And all I'm saying to you is I want you to journey with me. So if you enjoy our journey tonight, share it out with some more friends. Listen to it again. Go to my YouTube channel, which is, you can type in Marion the Fool on YouTube, or you can type in Sister Power P. It will come up and you'll see my singing, you'll see my talking, you'll see all that on there. But I want you to understand that that's what it's about. It's about you embracing that tap. Tap. How do you get someone's attention? You tap them. Oh, how you get somebody's attention? You gotta tap. Excuse me. Hello, I'm talking to you. If anybody wants that mantra, just send me an email. I think I'm gonna send me an email. Somebody email me. Don't do the inbox because it's getting real crazy in my inbox lately because I got the retreat going on and I got a conference going on and people have been hitting and then I got these men that's hitting my inbox. Okay, y'all, talk to me. Come on now, this craziness. But I'm grateful because that means hey. But I don't want it. So anyway, let's want to make sure you know that. If you don't know my website, it's EFUASpeaks.com, EFUASpeaks.com. You can go there, or you can just find here at Mindset Mastery and Money, and you can send me a little quick note, and I will send you over the mantra. But it is so imperative. It is so imperative that you begin to trust and honor who you are, what we are waiting for. You are truly, Audrey Lloyd, you are truly the one we are waiting for. And when you begin to internalize that you are enough right now where you are, the reason why you're getting this unction, the reason why it's burning desires are in you, the reason why you're wanting to go ahead and implement that, or you keep saying, oh, I can't do this no more, is not because you are a failure. It's because it's time to get to the next level. How many of us can still fit the pair of pants we wore in 7th grade? I'm just saying, not many of us. I know I can't. I probably couldn't even fit my wedding dress, honestly. I probably could, but not zip it up, something like that. So change is possible. We have to accept those things that are in our past and accept what's in our present. And that's a multiplicity of moments, a vast moment of, wow, I just heard it. Listen, let me go back. It just said that in this moment of our now, there's an infinite number of possibilities that are waiting for you to tap into it, for you to tap it, to be able to boost yourself up. Some of y'all let money just cipher out. You know, I used to pay for meeting spaces, and I realized it's just me and my 2 children in this big old house. Baba gone. So now I got a space that I can use for my yoni steams, and counseling sessions. I got a place in the front of my house now I can use to do my spiritual sessions with people, spiritual counseling sessions with people and readings and things like that. Then I have my space to hold my meetings in. What am I doing? I wasn't even thinking about that. But see, when you get into a space of your knowing and go into your mind's eye and listen, 5 minutes is all it takes every day. 5 minutes. That's right. Hashtag, girl, you already know, next level. Jackie said, not even a sock. I got you, girl. Seriously. Let's work together. Go ahead to my website at afuaspeaks.com. Send me an email. I'll send you out the mantra. It's free. It's not a charge. No, I don't spam you. I'll probably send stuff out maybe twice a month to people. Most of my things are here on Facebook. I do a Monday Make It Happen. I post a post and ask you to do an action. Take an action on a Monday. Tuesday, I do 2 Minute Tuesday, which means I give you some type of tip that is going to help you to get closer to your exponential life and your exponential business. On Wednesdays, I kind of sit back and chill, but I do Wonderment Wednesday. Yesterday, I found this beautiful rainbow-like background that was on my phone. I use it. Y'all know I love colors. I love colors. Y'all can tell around me. I love colors. And then on Thursday, I do the Thursday Thought Session. Fridays, I do the virtual Friday Happy Hour, which is where you post up something that you enjoyed. Last week, it was music. The week before that, week before that, it was music. This time around, I asked you to tell me something good, like just like you wouldn't a happy hour. Your tea, your water, your wine, your margarita, your Hennessy. Y'all drink a little bit of that for me. I can't do it for the next couple of months, but y'all feel me, right? And then on Saturdays, I do the Saturday Set Down, which is a conversation, again, similar to this, but it's more concentrated on how we can be better people toward each other. All right, so go ahead and join me. I do send out that again. The retreat is coming up in December. Hawaii is going to be in June. If you want to know about that, you definitely want to get on the mailing list, because that's the only way that information gets out, because you do have to have a conversation with me so I can make sure it's a good fit for you before you spend all this money. I know. I like you too. I appreciate you too. Thank you. I love you too. So I appreciate everyone listening to me. Anyone have any final thoughts or comments? Please make sure you follow up with me. I'm always here on Facebook. I know that Facebook has been doing some weird stuff. It's even blocked me tonight from being able to make my broadcast live on YouTube simultaneously. So tonight, so it was kind of a block. Oh, I love y'all. Y'all are something else. I love y'all. I sure appreciate y'all so much. I really, really do. So encouraging you again to take some time out, 5 minutes, write that mantra down, get very clear on what you want to be in your conscious. What are you interested in? That's what you want to see. If you want peace, then put yourself in. Don't watch videos that ain't about peace. Don't hear conversations that ain't about peace. Don't do that to yourself. You want wholesomeness, then that's what you seek. You want abundance, then that's what you seek. Fulfill yourself. Start dropping out of some of these groups that's always talking about this chaos. Yeah. Right? Find some things. You sit in the back of my, can you sit in the back of my room? It says, sit down, let me tell you something fabulous about me. And then underneath it says laugh. The other one says be happy and smile and all that good stuff. Like, I have to live the life you've imagined. That's for real. Right? That's for real. That's for real. That's what I want you to do. I want you to be able to impact lives. Your life first. Thank you for that compliment, AP. Love you too, Shirley. So glad you stayed with me. Jackie, I'm thankful for you as well for being here with me on today. So y'all go ahead, and when I get done, y'all share it out to other people you think can benefit from them. Let them know about me, and go back and listen to it. And again, I am Marian Afua, the Life Alchemist Transformation Engineer, the spiritualist that is going to connect you to who you are and what you are and the messages you need to hear. So until next time, continue peace, life, and love you are. And remember this thought, that whenever things begin to overwhelm you, make you feel like you just can't go on, scream, stop, scream out nice and loud. That's not my reality. And know that it's only a bad dream until you begin to believe it. Until next time,